Hi everyone, welcome to this reading. So it's interesting. I have a little bit of a heavier energy that's coming through today, and it makes a lot of sense. It's actually very gray and dark here today, gray, dark, and rainy, and cold. It's my favorite weather. But yeah, so we have a message here that's coming through, and I'm already tuned in. I had to tune in order to read these cards the way that they were meant to be read, and so now I'm going to share this with you. So the first card that we had out is this card here, and it's called Ghost. Okay, and I'm going to read it. In the realm of shadows where memories are host, the echoes of what is gone still haunts me the most. Now this deck, because I know somebody's going to ask me, this is the Path of Shadows. This was sent to me, received it yesterday from iScribe Steph. And then the other deck is the Mirror Visions. It's M-I-R-R-A Visions. And it's a lenticular deck, and this was sent to me by Will, so thank you, Will. Let's see. So this is an energy here that I'm very much getting that somebody is still haunted by the loss of someone. One of the things that's coming through is that there is actually a message here at the end, and then I'll be given some symbols for some of you who this message is actually coming through for. It feels like a very close loved one. This feels like a very close loved one. This in particular, this message is actually from a very specific person, and so we'll get into that. But it does feel like somebody here is still holding on to some sort of energy, not purposefully, right? It's just that we haven't necessarily processed it in the way that we need to. There's a lot of grief still within the heart space. One of the reasons why I can see that there's still grief within the heart space is this card here. This is the Chariot. Now the Chariot is being shown as a vehicle. If you're familiar with dream symbolism, which a lot of the liminal spaces speak in dream symbolism, if you're familiar with dream symbolism, the vehicle represents our life. It's the direction that we're heading. It's the encompassment of all the elements within our life. That's why inside your dreams, you really want to be the driver of the vehicle. You don't want to be in the passenger seat. Okay, if we're in the passenger seat inside of our dreams, it means we're not necessarily taking control of a particular situation or the direction of our life. Here inside this Chariot card, we're outside of the vehicle, and we're noticing all this water and these lights, right? These lights kind of symbolize trying to see the way forward through emotion, right? Through our emotions regarding this loss. For some of you, this loss was extremely profound. It may have even been very traumatic for you. Here, what we see when we have the Chariot, this is the message, is this right here, the spirit plane. This message is coming through for somebody who has a high degree of mediumship ability. In this high degree of mediumship ability, there's been a fear or a worry that you haven't been able to connect to this loved one. You may have wondered why they aren't contacting you, why they aren't connecting with you, why you're not able to find them. It's already hard enough when we are mediums and we lose a loved one to be able to connect to that loved one, because most people are going to have a lot of emotional investment in that contact. And in that emotional investment, it's just like when we read cards for ourselves about a situation that we're emotionally invested in. We are receiving confirmation bias. We are sometimes having our own mental blocks. Whatever the case is, it seems to have been difficult for whoever I'm reading for. There's a lot of questions that are coming into play because of that. We may be wondering if they even crossed over. We may be wondering if they need help. We may be wondering if they're stuck somewhere. The message that's coming through is that it's what's happening in your heart space, right? This grief, whatever it is becoming a block. And it's becoming a block to such an extent that it's blocking us in the spiritual realms as well. What is happening in one universe extends and happens into the other. In other words, we're in one, our 3D universe or 3D dimension, and this block within our heart space is resonating out. We're not able to have the same effect. We're not able to make the same connections. It's also blocking the way for this individual to be able to contact us. But not only that, there's some other things going on as well. This is a message from the person who we seem to be very hard. It seems to be very hard to contact them. One of the things is that this is how they see you. Okay, they see you as trying to reach for them, right? Going through obstacles, jumping through hoops, trying different things to try and reach them. And they want you to know, okay, that, let me see if I can get it right there, that they see you. There's that eye coming up. And what they want you to know is that what's happening right now for them is that they are someplace that, while it is around us, it is far away, right? It's a little harder to break through. We see that with these Seven of Swords, because right now they're in the process of learning. Oh, come back. There we go. This book. What they are learning is transformative. It's creating a different version of themselves. It's allowing them to strip away the layers of their own trauma, their own grief, their own ideas, their own beliefs, right? All the things that they didn't necessarily get through in life, they're working through them now. There's also a great deal of shame that this person is dealing with, either shame or guilt that this person is dealing with. And they are learning to strip those things away. Okay. Now, this is where the message gets very specific. There's a message that's coming in that's not going to be for a lot of you. Okay, so this message here is that for some of you, this was a mother, and this was a mother who, and I'm not reading this whole thing, it's only this first part, okay? The mother they feared. There was something about this mother that made you afraid, particularly when you were a child. And this mother wants you to know that this is the function that was taking place. We have sabotaging relationships. You may have witnessed this mother doing this in various relationships around her. Whoever you are, who this message is for. So if you're like, oh, I don't care about my mother, then this message isn't for you, right? This message is for somebody who really tried very hard to have a very good relationship with this mother. I feel very strongly that you were with her up until the end. And because things were never able to be smoothed out, it seems to have left a very deep mark, and she is experiencing right now things through your eyes. She has already gone through a period where she's experienced things through your eyes, and now she's experiencing aspects of your life through your eyes as a residual of the effects of things that she caused. I feel that for some of you who that is for, that you did actually have a dream where she was trying to apologize to you. Now, she's saying that this effect that she had on you is something that has affected your relationships your entire life, right? And in small ways, this has caused you to sabotage your relationships, whether it's by picking the wrong people or, being in a relationship and then seeing the right people as the wrong people, whatever it is. She's saying that she sees it now, right? That the demonstration of love that she gave you when you were very young, she sees it now. And this is what she is working towards here. In her life, and not only in her life, but it feels very strongly connected to this Chariot card and the Seven of Swords card. She's trying to help you work through these energies. So you may have noticed that a lot of healing has taken place for you regarding these energies since her passing. She's on the other side trying to help you work through these energies so that the both of you and your ancestry can experience this. What we have is the Three of Lotuses. If you look, it's these three beautiful women who are dancing, and this is not, female specific, but they're dancing and they're looking at the past, and they're able to look at the past and continue dancing. And here what we have is this lotus pond. So, and we look at this, and this is like this beautiful temple. This is very serene, right? She is trying to help you reach a place inside of your life that is extremely serene. This is the Three of Cups, and also a place where you can meet people who help provide that sort of peacefulness and sereneness and like help you, further that energy inside of your life. This is an individual who seems to be really trying on the other side to correct their wrongs. So just know that if you are grieving a mother and you have had certain dreams about her, some of your dreams may have even been very disturbing about this individual. And she wants you to know that one of the reasons why you're having these disturbing dreams is because of such intensity in her own emotions towards correcting this. And because there was a lot of love here, right? There was a lot of love here. You for her and her for you. There was a lot of love here. She just didn't have the ability to show it. Okay, moving on from that, the other energy that's coming through comes back to this Chariot card. And so this is talking about how do we process this? For some of you, You may try to, and you might find that as you try to, something just closes up, right? Your psyche just isn't able to handle it right now. And so, the message is really to just be patient with yourself. This is going to take some time for your mind to be in a position where it feels that it's vented enough that now it can handle the energy. So just be patient with yourself. Grief takes time, right? Especially when it's a profound grief or it's something that was more traumatic in nature, right? If they went very hard, for example, this is going to take time for someone. And so just be patient with yourself. This message is just coming through to say that nothing's wrong, right? There's nothing wrong. We just have an energy that is causing this bridge between us and them to be very hard to navigate, and that will ease over time. So whoever this message is for, you have my condolences on this loss, and I wish you the best of luck in navigating this energy. You can feel free to leave me a comment, feel free to like this video, and until next time.